Hey everyone, it's Mike here, and today I'll be talking to you about selling books on Amazon via merchant fulfilled. Now, this is something I've been doing for close to 8-9 years, is merchant filling books, and then I started transitioning, probably 5 years ago to the FBA program, and then as of late, probably I would say the past 6 months, 8 months, I've been doing a lot of merchant fulfilled, like I'm in the group. I wanted to take you through here just my thought process and show you how I'm doing merchant fulfilling books, and I'm selling books every day, guys, merchant filled, right? I have no problem shipping them out. But let's go over this one here in particular. Excuse me. This is a Betty Crocker New Picture Cookbook from 1961. Now, if you don't know about these books, they do sell. They sell really good for some good money, and they sell rather quickly, believe it or not. I think a lot of people overlook this type of stuff when it comes to looking at books. But let me show you this here because I just sold this, and that's why I wanted to make the video. So, what I did here is these pictures are the actual true pictures of the book. I scanned them in with my scanner and did the front and the back. The condition of the book was acceptable in terms of my standards, right? So I've got pictures when I listed at Merchant Filled. That's going to stand out number one. It's totally going to stand out, and I'll show you that here in a few. So my condition, I put acceptable. Under the comments, this is kind of my spew, right? Unbeatable customer service, and we usually ship the same or next business day. That's important because a lot of times when you're looking on Amazon and you're looking at the merchant filled section, it could say delivery time in a month from now, right? So I like to let the buyer know, boom, hey, we're going to ship this out same day or next day within 24 hours, you know. And then we go on to the further details here with this book. Very basic, 1961 copyright. It's a hardcover book. Cover shows wear, discoloration. A couple of pages are loose and pages have discoloration wear. Doesn't affect the read. Really basic stuff here. You don't have to go in and explain that page 72, has some yellowing on it. You know what I mean? Just give people the information that, is accurate. Going into way too much details is spending too much time focusing on one particular book here, right? Now, obviously, if this was a super, super rare book, yeah, you didn't want to go into some details, but we're talking about a $20 book. So this is my format on how to, how I prep my books, right? This book, I could have sent it in FBA, but the condition, I didn't like the condition of the book, to be honest with you. Also, I've been noticing with this book, because I've been selling, I probably sold 40, 50 copies of this over the years. Depending on the condition is what I'll do with sending this in, because this rank is excellent. When I first listed this book 2 days ago, the rank was 22,000, okay? When I sold it this morning, it's currently at 32,000. Now let me show you guys the breakdown here. All right, here's the listing on Amazon. Picture's terrible, right? We have 58 used sellers, 10 new sellers, collectible sellers, and so forth. Now this book, for my standards, was not collectible at all. It was beat, it was worn. Rank now is still it's 32,912. Okay, number 19 in books, cookbooks, cookies. So excellent rank here, right? Let's take a look now at the breakdown of the hardcover edition here and the sellers, okay? Now let me share this with you here, guys, okay? A couple things, and this is what, it's up to you on what you want to do with your books you get. If they're merchant filling them, if you're doing FBA, my process is thinking differently these days, and I'm just looking to sell things, right? The advantage, I think, with merchant filling books is that, one, you're kind of in control of the book, okay? As long as you have good organizational skills where you organize the books, you know where they're at, they're easy to ship. I mean, you pull it off a shelf, slap it in a mailer, and off you go, right? Or use B-Flute or whatever you use for shipping books. But my thought process here is that when I listed this book 2 days ago, I noticed these two sellers, Jensen Books and Blue Vase Marketplace, okay? Now, they had acceptable condition, so I could have sent mine in, again, same acceptable condition, but I didn't, right? Because my thought process is, let's just flip this quick. They got a low enough rank, let's roll with this. Now, since the past 2 days, it has sold many times, so I wasn't just the first person to sell it, right? Because I had mine listed for $18 plus $3.99, which is $21.99. So this one sells so fast, guys, that if there's people putting good condition at 21 or 19, you know what I mean? I was just looking to go, okay, I was like $2 higher than everybody else under the acceptable condition, but I had pictures. Now this person just came in, popped in, and they've got pictures. They're doing the right thing. The pictures quality on these is it's okay, you know. They're going into detail here. This is the ring binder one, but look at it. It's terrible. Mine wasn't even close to this. That's filthy. Look at that. It's mold. I mean, that's terrible. I don't even know if I would sell something like that, to be honest with you. So, again, going back to my first images there, you saw the quality of my book. And so we've got here, and they're saying it's missing 4 pages. So, you know, you start looking at these notes from people that are being honest and saying this, that, you'll start to see. Now here's somebody from that's got the same philosophy here. No dust jacket, spine shows some wear, great pictures, right? The pictures are selling, guys. The pictures what sells. And the condition, obviously. So I came in, boom, sold, right? Bam, done. I sold mine before these 2 people even sold theirs via Prime, right? Now, it's just a matter of time before these 2 sell, if people want to buy into this condition note, give or take. But again, my thought process is let's flip these fast. Now let's take a look at what I sold this book for, and just an idea of what the difference is between merchant and FBA. Okay, so I had an item price of $18, shipping $3.99. If I was to go in and match the $25.99 buyer here, let's change this up, $25.99. We'll recalculate that. We'll see what we got going on here, right? So let's look at my fulfillment side of it first. We have, once the item's sold, we have the Amazon referral fee of $2.70. We have the variable closing fee of $1.35. This one went to Media Mail for $3.30. All right. So basically, at the end of the day, I got $14.64 for this book. Now, if we look over here to the FBA side of it, you know, you got $25.99, Amazon referral fee, a little bit higher because of the higher price point. The variable closing fee is the same. You got the pick pack fee, you got the weight handling fee, you got the inbound shipping fee, and if you do any prep work, stuff like that, you got $17.50 back, which that's about $3 more than what I sold at Merchant Filled. But here's the thing. I sold this within 2 days. Okay, I already shipped it out. I don't have to wait for me to send this to FBA. In terms of getting there, maybe it takes 5 days, 7 days waiting for check-in. As we approach the Q4 months, you know, check-in is going to take a little longer on some fulfillment centers. Plus, I didn't have to wait the 2 weeks, you know, in terms of getting paid. Now, merchant filling with my account, I'm on the 2-week thing. All right, so I got to wait 2 weeks anyway. But what I'm saying is that, you know, if I was to send this book in 2 days ago, all right, it could be 3-4 weeks before I even get my money back on this, right? That's huge. Because you're waiting then. You're waiting on that game. Like right now, I get my payout next Wednesday, so I'm going to get my money Wednesday, my $14.64 on this book. If I would have sent it in 2 days ago, more than likely it would have never gotten checked in, and who knows if it even sold. Now, you know, just because it's got a low rank and it's got everything going for it, that doesn't mean these books start flying off the shelves, guys, right? Going back to what I was saying, 2 days ago, these 2 sellers still haven't sold theirs Prime. Now, again, variables here and variations. It could be the condition notes. Because I've sent this book in, guys, and I've sold it for $45-50 in like superior condition. So again, just a different option, a different way of thinking. Again, this depends on how your business is structured, on how you want to, if you want to sell books, and then if you want to just do merchant filled, if you want to just do FBA, you know, I'm just showing you different ways of how I do my reselling business, you know, and going back to really just describing your items to a T, right? Having photos really helps here. Having great comments, all right? Showing buyers that, hey, listen, man, you know, I feel really comfortable buying from Mike because he spelled it all out for me here. Rather than a lot of these other sellers, guys. You start popping in here, you know, and here, this item is fairly worn but continues to work perfectly. What does that mean? It works. How can a book work perfectly? You know, it's this nonsense that some of these people do in the condition notes. So, guys, just want to make this short little quick video here to say, I encourage you to try merchant fulfilling books, right? Start toying around with it. Start merchant fulfilling anything, honestly, and see if it works for you. But overall, hopefully you got some information out of this. Hopefully maybe next time you're running on the thrift store garage sale, you see these Betty Crocker cookbooks, these new picture cookbooks that are vintage ones. They do sell. They bring some great money. And just another product to be on the lookout for. So next time, I'm out of here. Peace.